Alright, so hi guys, welcome back to another gameplay video. So I usually play jungle, but someone already called jungle this game, so I decided to go with ADC, because otherwise I'd have to go mid, and I suck at mid, but I also suck at ADC, because, uh, I don't know, it's just, any lane role I suck at, I can't do, it's just very hard, which is why I only play jungle. So I'm playing Ashe this game, and I've actually never played Ashe before, so this should be an exciting game. Um, yeah, all I had was like just a quick practice run with Ashe and practice tool and read her abilities, and that's basically the only practice I've had with Ashe. Other than that, it's very limited. So hopefully our team can carry out on this game, but I really doubt it because I'm just gonna feed this game. It's so like actually though, if I'm not playing jungle, I'm just gonna feed. It's too hard. So yeah, while this is loading, let's look at our teams. We have a Darius top, Jax jungle, Veigar mid, and then a Yuumi Ashe bot lane. They have a Karthus jungle, Nunu mid, Aatrox top, and it's like a Caitlyn Ashe bot lane. So two ADCs in the bot lane, which should be fun to go against. But yeah, I really don't like playing ADC. It's very hard, especially Ashe, who has such like she's like her E and her R are both very long range and very utility based, so it's gonna be chaotic. I don't expect to do well. So anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna wait for this to load, I guess. Alright, so we start red side. Interestingly enough, I just grab my first items. Jax is going to red buff, not blue buffs, which is fine by my standards. So Yum and I just head to bot lane to just get ready. And I start W because I don't know. I really just don't know how to play Ashe. Ashe is just really hard. Yeah, but anyways, I check for any invade, and then I wait for minions to spawn, and then I'll place a ward. I don't want to place a ward too early. About now. So you might notice that everything's in Chinese, and that's because I actually live in China. But I have to use a VPN to connect to a Singapore server, and then there's Nunu in that bush, right? And so, yeah, back to what I was saying. So I actually use a VPN to connect to a Singapore server. So everything's in Chinese, and I'm also playing on a Singapore server, even though I live in China right now. I'm an international student. So yeah, that's pretty nice. So anyways, their Nunu is starting bot side, and our Jax is starting top. They're both starting on red. Wait, no. Their Nunu isn't their jungler. I messed that up. Their Karthus is starting bot side. Yes, I'm fairly sure the Karthus is starting bot side. So, right about now I'm just going to farm a bit. Now looking at the other two lanes, they seem to be doing okay, I guess. Yeah, so right about now I'm just farming. I really also just can't last hit minions. It's really hard to do. Which is why I like jungling more, because you're guaranteed to get them. Because there's nothing else that can last hit them for you. While, if you're playing a laning role, you have to be able to last hit minions. And I guess that's fine, because this is just like practice for me, I guess. So, yeah, but you can also see my ping is really high, because I'm using a VPN to play. I mean, it's bearable. It's really laggy though, but it's bearable. So our Darius gets first blood against the Aatrox. So hopefully we can feed the Darius this game and maybe pull it off, because our bot lane is really gonna get destroyed. Yeah, so I tell Yuumi to go after the Ashe, And I don't know if I was deciding whether or not to just Q in and try to go after the Ashe, but I was like, no, it's not gonna work. Not gonna work level 2, I guess. And now, so I'm just trying to farm up the best that I can. Yeah. So looking at our top lane, we seem to have a good top lane. Our Darius is gonna get fed by the Aatrox. And then, yeah, I'm level 3 now, and I put a point to W instead of E, because I was just thinking, like, E is not gonna be really that useful early game. Probably late game to, like, scope out dragons and barons, probably, but early game, really not that much, so I just put a point to W instead of E. So our mid lane's pushing. Our Jax hasn't gone for a gank yet, I think. And their jungler's a Karthus. So I really don't know. The Karthus is probably on Scuttle right now, looking for a gank on top or mid. So I'm just gonna keep farming, I guess. So the Ashe sends an E up top, probably searching for Jax. But our Jax goes mid. Yeah, you see our Darius is just getting fed by that Aatrox. So hopefully he can be our saving grace in this game. Veigar's... nothing's really been going on in mid lane. But... yeah. I say I missed that cannon right there. I'm really bad at last hitting them. I'm really bad. I'll apologize for that beforehand. But anyways, now I put a point to E. And then I make the stupid mistake, you'll see later, but I make a stupid mistake of not eagling the Drake pit. And then that loses us a dragon, because, like I said, I don't play, Ashe that often, so I'm not a utility-based player, really. I'm kind of like a go in, kill someone, get out type jungler. Yeah, I'm really low on mana right now. Extremely low on mana. Like, that's also the thing, like with, I play, the only two ADCs I ever play are like Tristana and Ashe. I've tried Sivir before, but I only ever play Tristana. And that's just one of the problems I have, is just I run out of mana so early on. And I know there's like the rune that gives you mana every time you kill someone, but I also just can't kill anyone, so I can't get my mana back anyway. And I think my Yumi leaves to check Drake Pit. Yeah, in chat you could see how they were telling me to eagle the Drake Pit, but I was just not reading chat. And then our Aatrox dies to our Darius again, which is nice. I don't really know what's going on right now. We're kind of in a really bad position in bot lane right now. I have almost no mana, but they also have almost no mana, so our Jax comes, but I know I can't engage, because if I engage I'm just going to lose my health super fast. They're just coming from the back, and it's not going to be a successful gank. I'm still level... no, I'm level 4. No, I'm level 5 now. Oh yeah, so I'm level 5. Yumi recalls, so I just recall as well. Karthus is mid, so they're probably gonna go bot side, try to hit the Drake now. Yeah, so I just wait for BF sword, get that, and then I'm just gonna head back down mid. So the Karthus just went mid, transitioned with the Nunu. So I think about now they're gonna try to go for Drake, maybe? Yeah, I think Karthus is just gonna clear his bot side jungle, then head for Drake. But obviously I didn't know that, so... yeah, I eagled there for some reason. I don't know why, but I did. Yeah, so we're just gonna push this wave. It's a pretty big wave. And yeah, so I'm probably just gonna poke at them a few times with my W. I can't really do anything up close. I don't really know what Darius is doing. He seems to just stall top lane. Going for another kill on Aatrox, probably. Yeah, our Nunu's pushing into the Veigar. That's scary, because our Jax isn't even near mid lane. I think Karthus is actually working on Drake right now. Oh yeah, so now I go for a pick on Ashe. I manage to kill her, and then I stupidly think that I can go for the Caitlyn. I should have just backed. And then she got her ulti up and then totally just destroyed me, which sucked. So yeah, I wanted to go for I actually didn't know what I wanted to go for. I don't really know what I should build on Ashe because I don't play her that often, so I just decided to go with just like the standard build that they give you. And so Karthus is top now, so they're obviously not going to be on Drake. I don't know why Jax didn't just straight go to Drake once he saw Karthus top. Well, that's what I would have done, because then you're basically guaranteed the Drake, because Karthus is, number one, he's really slow, and then number two, like as Jax, you can probably take it pretty fast, right? I don't really play Jax jungle that much, but I assume you could take it faster than Karthus could run back down, or at least recall and go dragon. Yeah, so Ashe and Caitlyn are back, and it's just basically like a poke battle now. Although we are behind in lane, I think. Actually, I'm not sure. Yeah, so Jax recalls, and then you can see right there, right? As soon as Jax recalled, Karthus showed up. Which was like really, really bad timing. Because now we know Karthus is at Drake, and I can't really do anything about it. Because I just totally didn't know. So, yeah, you can see, it's like Ashe, Vision, Drag, and I just had no idea what I was doing. I don't know how to play this character. But also my eagle was down, so I couldn't have done it anyway.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, I don't play Ashe that often. And you can see them just totally destroying the Drake. And so I try to steal it with my Ashe arrow, my R, but I totally underestimated the minuscule amount of damage the Ashe arrow does. Like, it does 200 damage. And I thought it did like 800, so that sucked. I don't know why I went for a pick on Nunu here. Yeah. Because first of all, I know the Nunu's fed, right? And I also know that I am not fed, and that I'm really behind. So, I kind of just ended there. I go for my boots now. And yeah, we have a fed Darius, but yeah, you see right there, I just checked how much damage my arrow did, and it does nothing. It really does nothing. It's just, you only need it for the stun, basically. Late game, it's like 200 damage, really? Disgusting. So yeah, our Jax stays a bit, trying to get a couple plates down. I come over, but I know there's really nothing I can do that much. I ward the bush, just in case Karthus is gonna come over. And there's the Ashe. I don't know what I'm doing. I eagled there, even though I knew she would come back down. Like, I'm really bad at playing ADCs of any kind. Like, the only laning And then I just die here, because, yeah. So, that happened. Anyways, you can see top lane Darius is just bullying the Aatrox again. Mid seems to be like a push and pull, I guess. But Veigar does seem a bit scared to go against that Nunu.
Bless us, Ildhark, warden of sacrifice.
I think Jax
Protect
is just
my
power
husband,
farming.
Protect my people. If my
But I
death
really
pleases you,
think
let
it's a
it
bad idea to
sustain my
power farm.
tribe.
Because, I mean, we have a fed Darius, right? And so we should really just be running it down top. And just trying to get that Darius as fed as possible. And also, they have a Karthus jungle. I really don't know what Karthus jungle does. I don't play Karthus that much. I've actually never played Karthus. Yeah, Ashe out there thinking that she'd get stuck within turret range. But I messed up, and she wasn't, so I just wasted my ulti there, I guess. I am really bad. And then Darius pings that he's gonna come over, but he'll never make it in time. So just try to W poke them. She gets me with her arrow, and then Nunu shows up. I think. No, not right now. Yeah. But then Darius shows up, and then just eats the Ashe. Yeah, so we've basically just lost our bot tower. It's like 1-2 hits, maybe. I mean, yeah, I can get why Darius would roam, but I also feel like we should really just put pressure right now, because they've already bullied our bot lane and they have a fed Nunu, right? Look at that. They're just digging away at our top tower, even though we have a fed Darius top. So I think we really should have just bullied one of their lanes, or put pressure on one of their lanes. Because if you don't put pressure on them, they're just going to keep chipping away at us. And then we're going to lose. Which is basically what happened this game. So I'm just looking around. Darius is back top. And, so our Jax just killed the Caitlyn, I guess. And then we get absolutely destroyed by a Nunu and a Karthus flank.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, so really, like, if our Darius would just keep feeding, we might win, but right now our bot lane is getting bullied way too hard. Yeah, really don't know.
No fate is written except by us.
I don't know, I think our Veigar was taking the blue bluff. And basically here I'm just clearing waves, I guess. And yeah, they're definitely taking the trait right now. But there's really nothing we can do about it. If we engage, we all die. And they already know we're here. So I'll just decide to get out of there, because I know I can't beat them. Well, our Veigar kills the Nunu.
Together we are strong.
And our Jax is coming in, I think. Or maybe he's just warning. I'm just looking at top lane right now. Yeah, Darius just killed the Aatrox. That's good.
Today, the fate of our people hangs in the balance.
Just trying to poke them down. I'm not trying to engage. If I engage, I die. Our Jax is here. And so, I think we would have killed the Karthus if um, if Ashe didn't use her R, and then I just die because there was 3 of them. So if Ashe didn't R our Jax, we would have gone to Karthus, but she did, and then I R'd the Karthus, so that really messed up. But their new switched to top. They're gonna take that turret now. Wait, unless, huh? So Aatrox is back top. Okay.
I will show them the power of an iceborn.
Yeah, Darius is 10-1. Yeah, feeding with Darius is really our only chance at hope right now. Getting like.
Seek peace, but bring the tools of war.
Yeah, but I'm also really behind in lane. Like, I'm behind in levels, CS, everything. And then I killed a Nunu, which is good.
I do not seek the throne of Avarosa.
But I'm just looking at mid lane here. See Ashe is by herself. We're all coming in for a flank on Ashe. So I think that bush is actually warded, because how else would she know we were there? So I just keep trying to poke her down, then Caitlyn comes, and then I just get screwed. I think. I don't remember what happened. But I miss my Ashe arrow, and then I get screwed by Karthus. Yeah. And then her Veigar comes. And he tries his best, but then Nunu arrives and kills us all again. So this really was not a smooth game. Yeah, and I have no idea what I'm building. We're so close to taking the lane.
The great chieftain is called War Mother. Who but a mother has the right to risk lives in war?
It's one shot, and then our Veigar dies. This is not looking very good right now.
The goddess Avarosa. I say I hear her voice.
Yeah, I see Nunu and Caitlyn pushing mid lane, so I just go there, try to help defend, and then Nunu finds me. I get absolutely destroyed. Actually, I don't. Well, no, I do. Yeah, I do. Another Jax tries to make a move on Nunu, but it's just suicide at that point. Huh? But then our Yumi shows up. I'm just telling him to, like, attack the Nunu because he's so low and he's also fed, so he can shut him down. But no one goes for it. So. And then their Karthus manages to get our Jax.
Destiny. I have always hated that word. It is a worm that ruins
And I think the
lives
Drake
and
is up
murders
now.
innocence. It is a deceiver,
But
a bringer of woe.
I don't think we're gonna be able to get it. I think at this point, I'm just kind of thinking about, like, what are we gonna do? Because we really should have had top lane prior when we don't. I mean, your turret is really low, but our turret is also really low. We haven't taken it yet. So this is not looking good. And the Ashe just destroys me. Yeah.
Enemy double kill.
Their Jax comes in, but then their Karthus arrives. And now we know we're screwed, so. Our Darius tries coming, but it's probably too late already.
My mother loved me. She fought and died.
And I know they're on Drake, because they're not on lane.
So I fight, and
And
will
then,
die fighting to give all
yeah.
Avarosans a better life.
Oh, and then our Jax just, we're gonna get screwed here.
Shut down. I greet you.
I don't know what I was thinking here. Then our Darius comes, and I'm pretty sure. Like, I messed up that Ashe. I really don't know how to use Ashe. But then look, now they have top prio. Because they just took our turret. And even though our Darius is fed against the Aatrox, we're still losing that lane. Which I think was a mistake we made in this game. Should have bullied top lane. Yeah, but I just wore it there in case anyone's gonna come. And then Karthus arrives, and then Nunu flanks us. And then there's literally nothing we can do. Luckily our Darius has a stone flame, but then he dies from Karthus. I mean, it's just a massacre. Nunu just kills everyone. There's really nothing we can do.
There will be peace.
Yeah.
I will forge it.
I was almost positive they were going to go straight to Baron. But turns out they're not. So that's nice. But then, yeah, I know Ashe is near now. Probably right in the bush I was just at. And now Aatrox is there. So now I'm fairly sure they're going to take Baron.
We are all kin. Blood.
But turns out they don't. But Aatrox is still there, and Ashe is also there, which means probably their whole team is around that area. Yep. And then we get screwed. And then Nunu comes in for a flank. And look at the damage of that snowball. That's insane. And then I just we should just surrender. They're gonna take Baron, they're gonna run it down. And we're just gonna lose. So there's really, look, I'm 2-11. Oh, seriously. What a bad game. And this is why I only play jungle, because that's the only role I'm good at. But you gotta try new things, right? Gotta try new things. So, that was it, and see you guys in the next vid.